Hello, sir. Hello, sir. Ooh. Hello, Kim. Hello, Keith. I've had to change of plan. I'll show you. There was a pair of the pistogram going in here, but they're not now, so that's going in here instead. Peacock gobies. Hello, Mike. Yeah, I thought so too. I was going to get a pair. I'm going to start with one pair of Episto, learn them, get them breeding, then go on to my next ones, because I've got all that there for a pistogramma. That tank's a pistogramma. That's going to be, and they're going to be fry. So I thought, what could I do with that tank? So I went with gobies. Just waiting till midnight to strike, and then I get paid. Just done a big water change in this tank as well, and a good clean out. Hoovered all the sand up. Moved a bit of furniture where, like my plants on rock, I pulled them out just so I could get behind. Well, I just want something different, Keith. I'm unusual, you know. And I was talking to Jeff. I was either gonna put them in with my Congos, or I was gonna put them in with my Rainbow. But I don't want them. They're real finicky eaters, so I don't want them out competing. So I thought, why not give them their own? So yeah. I might have somebody taking the Gold Ocellatus, the Kung Wincy, and the Zambia as well. Finally got in contact with him. Oh well, he got in contact with me, so I left a message and he replied. Yeah, exactly right, Keith. I wanted the Empire Gudgeons, but I can't pay £30 a fish. So I went with the peacocks, just so I can land gudgeon, you never know. Welcome in, everyone. Don't forget to hit that like button. Make Melvin happy, even though he ain't here. But let's talk fish. I've got some rainbow fry in there. Harvest off the frog bit. I've put my mops back in because the thread fins have started laying eggs. Excuse them murkiness, I've just added some bacterial powder to it. But I've done a big, as you can see, it's all planted at the back now, of new plants. Changed it up a little bit. This is only done by two security lights, two $5 lights. My tortoise's new home at the end of the month. Not new home as in it's going, new home as in getting a 4 foot by 2 foot enclosure built. And that's going downstairs. Who does keep rainbows? I don't know anyone, Keith. It's good. I have got 8 Madagascar as well coming, Keith. So I went with the Madagascar. I picked up a 31 gallon shallow tank today. Platinum Madakas or some kind of very white guppy. If you was going for white guppy, I would go for the Snow White Moscows. The breed really true. Not as much culling on them, and the white. I would even then go with some Snow White Plecos in there, and then another white fish, and have an all white tank. No, it's not a case of breeding fish. Guppies will breed, but if you don't want them to breed, don't leave any cover up top, and then they'll just get eaten. But snow whites, my snow whites tended not to eat the fry. I've got 8, Keith. I've got 8 in my basket. I've got 3 Lucipinis, as opposed to, I had 6. Got 3 Lucipinis, 3 Pygmy Petricola, 8 Madagascar rainbows, a pair of Apistogramma Hongsloi Red, and the 6 gobies. If you was here, I'd give you some. Joff, give you a pair to get going. But you're not here, are you? And I don't know if you could take fish out on, if you ever come to visit, and you could take fish back on your lap. Zayan, thank you very much. Welcome in. I have many more fish tanks. And I'm just filling a fish tank up now. I've doubled up on my water, so it fills up better. These are all adding. There's one. There's a pleco. I looked on that Aquatics to your door, Keith, but they don't have much choice, do they? They have, but they're cheaper, a lot cheaper. But they didn't have the Synodontis, and I thought, I ain't going to order from 2 places and then have to pay 2 lots of shipping, you know. As I am. I bet it's horrible when someone says your name wrong. But my name's Robert, so you can't really get man wrong. Welcome in too. There's lots of nice people here, by the way. As you can see, guys, I've moved a few fish around the Kung Win Sea, and I went here. Both Julie DeChromis are now in there. And excuse the flashing lights, it's a bit knackered, it's on disco mode. And all the Rashadi fry are all in here. That's why you put pods in there, look, they're using the things as hardened. There's loads in here. They're under everywhere. You go and enjoy your dinner, Sion. And thank you for subscribing. You're welcome back anytime. Olga Hood. Olga Hood, Kim? Oh, appreciate it, thank you. Muchas gracias, señor. Hello, David. Mr. L of the Fishville. Do you know at first, I ain't gonna lie, David, I thought your actual name, it always looked to me like Ellie Fish. Ellie Fish. And I thought you was a lady. And closer inspection, it's L. Allez good, Ron. Allez good, Rob. Mike of the Myersville. I've got my live black worm, I've got my branch ring hatcheries bubbling away. But one thing I'm noticing, I think I put a lot in there, you see. So it's got my breeder boxes out and put them in all the different tanks ready. I'm going to go full bore now. I've got some fish going. And I've got some more fish coming. Hi, welcome in, Ellie. Alif, welcome in, brother. I have various fish. I'll start from the beginning. I have discus. Down the bottom are African tetras, the Congo tetra, the Alistoporeus caudalis, yellowtail Congo tetra, the Bryocondylensis longipinis, which is the longfin tetra. There's the yellows, there's the Congo, there's a longfin. Above them, I have the gold ocellatus, the Lamprologus ocellatus gold. Next to them, I have the Neolamprologus kungwinsii, top tank, Neolamprologus brashardi. Second tank, Julidochromis transcripts and Julidochromis kiplii. Bottom tank, Lamprologus ornithopinis zambia, and then a few others. And I've got rainbow fish, and got a tank up there, got more tanks over there. Welcome to my fish room. Hello, Jeffro. Jeffro, on the end of the month auction, if there's out you see what's not overly expensive and you want to pick it, I've decided I'm going to bid on behalf of you. Because you have kids, and so I'm going to bid on you some fish for you and hopefully win. I'll pay for the shipping and everything. Yes, you, Jeffro. Craig bid for Nathan, so I'm going to. I've decided I picked you. So we shall see what's on the auction. So if you get any fish, and obviously you'll make sure that you know they're coming. Craig did it for Nathan, and I thought, you know what, why not? Because I can. Obviously I ain't going to spend thousands, plus the price of the pound is worth more than $1, so I'll get more bang for my buck for you. We'll pick together. If you see something what stands out and you're like, ooh, as long as it's not $200, we'll go there and hopefully bid to win. No, I've been there, Bill. I used to do 5 till 2. Sorry, 6 till 2, but I was up at 5 AM to go get my lift. I did that for 14 years. To the point now where I can wake up without an alarm clock. I got my 100 gram of Pablo Escobar's finest baby brown. I'm going to snort some later. But yeah, Jeffrey, I decided to pick you. You're a family man right now. You've got kids to feed, so, you know, sometimes people like yourself deserve a little bit from, yeah. No, I don't. Oh, you did a 5 till 5, Keith. You're a hardcore, you, Keith. You can tell you've been in the army. I used to do 6 till 6, and then 6 in the morning till 6 at night, 4 on. Then you'd get 4 off, and then when you come back on your shift, Keith, it'd be 6 at night till 6 in the morning. Then you'd get 4 off. Then you'd come back and do 6 AM till 6 PM. But the 6 PM till 6 AM was... And I had to wake a Christmas Day. 12 friggin' hours. I know you do. I know, boys. People think girls are expensive. But that goes for it goes for Eva, it goes for Jeff, probably maybe some of Jeff's anyways. Plus it killed me not being able to bid, I ain't gonna lie, so it's kinda like soothing me a little bit being able to. Plus I'll pay straight away. I've got one boy. I could have done with more. One boy, two girls. I've got some more pothos growing down. Trim my pothos. I fitted some to a twig there with moss. The moss is actually growing out of the water. Yeah, it is. Girls don't eat as much. 100%. Boys do. Oh, this fucking light. Hi, guy, if you're watching, sort it out, man. Send me a new one to try out. Getting sick of it now. Pothos. 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 It's not pathos, it's pothos. Pothos. Th. Th. Pothos. I ain't posh. Pothos. 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 So if anybody in the UK needs any, I've got loads. I've got variegated there. I think this one's yellow variegated, but it does come out in like get yellow flecks. I'm not sure what this one is, but this is grown right down here, all the way down. Pothos. I've put some tubes in for the gobies. There's a tunnel behind there with a tube, and then that rock behind there, what's got the bubbles in, that's got an hole in the rock, and I've put a few crypts in there. There's one down there, one down there, and that's going to be goby paradise. That's going to be for the peacock goby, the Titeradina ocellardicordia. Ocellardicordia. That's 100% true. Pothos. Yes, Keith. Pathos. He's giving me a complex, Mikey Tosspot. Kim, slap him. But yeah, Jeffro. On Jeff's, I'll bid for something. Hopefully we'll win it. I'm good at this, but I can't break the bank. But I'm going to, because you're a young budding father. Pothos. Plenty of fish. Bet Keith was on there, wasn't he? Oh, hallo Kim. Ich habe Schweinsweste, ja? Eins, zwei, drei, vier, fünf, sieben. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 18, 19, 20, 21, 23, 24, 25. Oh, don't worry about that. It's not for you to replicate. If you do good in life, good things happen, so yeah. I'm still a father, but I was a father in your shoes once. They've just had black worms, and I've got them to eat, finally, frozen brine shrimp. The only way they'll eat it though, right, is I've got an old spray bar. I've put a suction cup on it, and the food goes down, and it goes down to the bottom, and once it's at the bottom, they start picking at it. Muck it up. Welcome in, Sunfish. Oh, I know what I need to do. Lift that up. Welcome in, everybody. I hope anyone made Jeffro. Well, that's a lie. There's some asswipes what I'll just won't even bother with. Ich habe keinen Schwester. Oh, yeah. Hava. Catch you later, Jeff. Jeff, give me an insight to some of the lots, please. Or are they on the list? In the middle, I'll try and win Jeff Rowe something nice. I love it when my tanks are getting cleaned. All my filters are being cleaned, guys. All them rocks got moved. That box got moved. That box there, they took it out and got all the mulm out of it. That filter down there's cleaned. I've cleaned the pre-filter in this. I did that one. I did that one. Did them. I did that. I did the ones outside. You know, does anybody else get all OCD when they've got new fish eventually coming? Do you get done like a bit of extra water changes, and or is that just me? Somebody else must. You go a little bit over the top when you know you've got fish coming. It's almost like you're saying, "Yeah, fish, look at this lovely clean tank." It's always like this. The only thing my discus won't eat is Daphnia, but I bet you they will eat live Daphnia. Oh, there's more than that, Jeffro. Way more. How many would you say there is, Keith? Hundreds. Yeah, I know which one mine is. Mine's an East Yorkshire accent. Yorkshire. But you've got South Yorkshire, and in South Yorkshire they're like, talk like that, lad. Here, lad, I'm going to go see Dad at Working Men's Club. I'm going to go down pit. I'm going to have 10 pints and go get chicken curry. Yeah, exactly. You go 2 miles outside of Hull, Jeffro. The accent changes. So weird. There's a bridge what separates a mile bridge, and one side's Lincolnshire and this side only a mile apart. The south side speaks Lincolnshire, which is slightly different to us. Northern, yes, northern. Even though I'm eastern, I'm classed as northern.
Yeah, listen, right? If you don't fucking shut up, I'm gonna bring the geezers round and we're gonna fuck you right up. I'm gonna get my Chelsea fucking blade out, give you a smile as big as the fucking Joker. What?
Yeah, we've got a Yorkshire Terrier. It's like where he comes from, lad. Keith speaks Scouse. And in Liverpool, everyone is boss mates. Or then you can live in the valley and you can come from Wales. It's very good in the valley. Do you know what a Chelsea smile is, Mike? Chelsea smile is where they used to slice you with a Stanley blade on your mouth, each side of you. It was hooligans used to do it, and you used to get your mouth cut open. I can do quite a few accents.
Here we have the elusive African tetra. Elusive, all the same. I have thousands.
Yeah, Cheshire's like, it's like Warrington, Keith. Warrington. It's like Scouse mixed with Manchesterish. Whereas I talk like this, you know. Alright, cock. Yeah. Whereas in Staffordshire, it's alright, duck. So if you come from Stoke, it's you alright, duck. You're going to the pub. Not going to the pub, going to the pub. Go into the pub, get 10 pounds. Go damp working men. Go sit down pit. Brummie mate, if you're from Brummie, you sound like this. Brummie's not always the easiest accent to do because you've kind of got to like change your face and you've got to talk like this. Hello, Raina. It's that Range Rover. So Brummies, when they talk really funny like. Yeah, Glenn's got a little bit of Brummie twang. So if you've heard Glenn speak, you'll know they sound like that. Yeah, Glenn. So when Glenn speaks, he speaks like that. Hello everybody, it's me, Big G. Be right back guys, getting a drink. I think my stay-by corridors are about to lay because the male's just been sending his stuff to the female. Do you know like they do? When the T-bar. Yeah, Cheshire and Brum. It's like it's not... Glenn's is not really strong, it's a little bit like it. London's Cockney. All of London, Cockney. It's fucking governor. Oh, you cunt. Down south, they talk like this. You're broad, do you get me, like? You get what I'm saying, innit? You know what I mean, G? You know what I mean, fam? Oh. I was watching something the other night and someone stood on sea urchin, Raina. Oh, that was it, I'm lost. And pee on my foot, pee on my foot. North London, South London, East London and West London. North, south, east, west, never eat shredded wheat. Never ever spoil the weather. Why have I got a little piece of... Oh, for fuck's sake. Where's it gone now? Oh, it's there. I might have to glue this. My Anubius is turned into mother plant and giving me little Anubiuses. And I don't know where to put little Anubiuses. I've got little holes in the wood. So I'm just going along and jamming. No, you don't eat it, stupid. Discus is trying to eat it. Nah, fuck it. I'll just put it in this tub. Don't let it die. How is everybody anyways? They threw the bombshell on my wife yesterday. They was going to move him to hospitals and none of anyone drives. And the hospital's 15 miles away, so they said point blank no. So he's staying there. And then they said, oh, at one point he was looking at coming home at the end of the month. Now the doctor's saying maybe 3 or 4 months minimum. That's if everything goes to plan. Top of the morning to you. Well, hello there, you wee fucker. I can do Scottish. I don't like your attitude. I think it stinks of wee wee and pee. And if I'm quite honest, you fucking stink. Oh, nice Rainer. Yeah, he's got a proper. That's he ain't too lower class, but he ain't upper. It's a little bit posher there, innit, Keith? Shall we say? The house is in that part of Liverpool, that made out of breeze blocks. Oh, hello, matron. So yeah, peacock gobies. Why not? The Madagascan are going in with the other dwarf rainbows because the Madagascans don't get massive. And then I'm going to eventually get Keith some Parkinsoni, and then that'll be that tank complete. Like right there, mate. Like that, lad. Whereas up north it's like that, lad. Like. I have a friend who talks for his nose as well, Jeffro. Don't actually talk like that. Does my head in. Like. Right there, latte. Right there, latte. Right there, latte. Yeah, mates. Yeah, mates. You actually read that and you sound Scouse. Yeah, mates. Which part are you, Keith? Are you a la? Are you like? Are you like? I reckon you're a red. Even though he's put on me, yeah. But to me, it's all Liverpool. Like you live in Liverpool. Outskirts of Liverpool, that's where all the posh people live. Oh, a classy Scouser. Right, look, that's. Can put that. I'm just gonna creep in behind here. Put filter on. Little homemade brine shrimp hatchery. Just doing extra. Yeah. Who's Adam? I don't know any Adams. Sorry, mate. Don't know any Adams, mate. Sorry, lad. Really sorry about that. You know my mate Jimmy Corkill. No, he's a geezer. He's a lad, like. He always sauce me out with some gear, like. Don't know that. My mate Ginny Hawkhill. Everyone's like, what's he on about? Keith knows. Keith used to go see Jimmy, lad. You know, to get a wanner and sorted, like. Does he? I love Jimmy Corkill's character in Brookside, Keith. I wish they'd never got rid of Brookside. It was my favourite. They kind of replaced it with fucking Hollyoaks. Wouldn't mind, it wasn't even filmed in Liverpool. It's filmed where Hollyoaks is filmed. Brookie, mate, Brookie. Yeah, I'm off in, lad. It's nearly 7:30, 8 o'clock, and why, what you watching? Brookie, innit, lad? I used to get called Brookie, that was my nickname, Keith. Brookie. Brookie, lad. Spelt that way as well. Brookie. Accents fascinate me, you know. Honestly. I'm a bit of a geek with accents. I love that when you go places and you've got to hear someone talk just to know how it is. I just find that how they're all different. I just find it amazing. Why don't we all talk one language, you know? And basically it all derives from our ancestors who just kind of shorten words. For instance, lad, blah. Liverpool's got the Irish influence, I think. And then the Irish English turned into Liverpudlian. Bit of the Welsh. In some words, yes. I can probably associate a lot of things, like we don't have dinner, we have tea, don't we? What's for tea, lad? Oh, as soon as I've got these new fish, I'll be then challenging my next lot of tanks. Yeah. And I can start on my next lot of tanks and move some fish, and then I can see what I'm going to put in here. I thought about leaving it empty for any time. I don't know. Try and breed a pair of discus in there, maybe. I don't know. It's only for breeding purposes. But these are deep tanks. Like these. These are deceiving. As long as they look, they're actually deep as 450 deep. So they're quite deceiving. Same with this tank. Looks short, but it's front to back. 450. Right, need to turn these off. That's that filled. Now I top up the arrow, and then it's good to go. Yeah, they are, Keith. That's why I got them. Quite deceiving. You can't really see it on camera, but front to back, if I can go like that, you know, again, these are just extra filters I keep running. I've got sponges on it, look. Cycle a sponge with it, and then I can put a sponge onto a sponge filter. That's just used with a power head. I have all these extra things so that I can do the next tank and the next tank and the next tank. Yeah, I've got all that planned, Rainer. Big tank downstairs, if you just don't know yet. And then here, I've got 1.2 metre, 450 front to back, so 45 centimetres, and I can go 45 centimetre tall. 40 centimetre tall. So about 200 litres. Or I can set this section up with a load of tubs like this. The frog bit's got eggs on it from the rainbow fish. I don't like the mops, I'm trying. They seem to... There's my Corydoras. There's 2 there, I think. There's 9 in there in total. They all live in there, behind there. There's another one. The little faces, these. Oh, we have these ones. Is that American? Because they're fucking stupid. I tell you what, try standing on that, Jeffro, then you know pain. And it does happen a lot. Every English person stood on the plug. That's the damn side, you stand on that. Oh, it hurts. 60 centimetre cube. They're 50 by 50 by 50. Rainer. No, 50, 50, 45. But I still think front to back, they're a deep tank, they're more deceiving than low. But I think that would be a good tank for breeding. I've stepped on a plug before. I'll show you our plugs. Right. Here's a normal UK plug. You've just unplugged something, it's on the floor like that. You step back, you forget all about it. Oh mate, it hurts. Have you ever stood on Lego? No, they don't impale you, but you get like a brew. It's especially when you're like 15 stone plus. It hurts. So you floor. But Rainer, I could actually put 2 60 centimetre tight tanks, or I could get 1.2 metre cut into 2 halves like this for that shelf out there. European plugs are different to ours as well. No, it doesn't impale you, but it blunt force, all your weight down on it, it really is a ow moment. Almost sounds like a pain right through your leg, up the bone. Right, that's the discus done. Discus done. Look at them waiting for food, watch. I'll put my hand. How well trained are these? That one with the hole in the eye. It's got no worse. It's totally healed. They've had 2 bags of black worm today. Taller tank, right, okay. This one's 55. Yeah, so you know what pain feels like. It's kind of like that, Jeffrey, if you've still on Lego. I loved Lego. I grew up. I had so many boxes. Welcome in, Shrimpius. Shrimponius. Maximonius. My plecos have grown real big in here. They weren't that big when I put them in. Just waiting for some pleco caves from Catfish Craig. Love it when my fishes had live food and frozen food. They just colour up so nicely. Yep, I'm all prepared for that raider. End of the month I'll be buying loads of different foods in for various things. I've also got discus baby food already in. I just got it just in case. No, not yet. Just paid a deposit down on it, but my deposit's something like 55 days, so I'll be paying for it at the end of the month. Oh, it's bigger, much bigger. Twice the capacity. You need a big tank, Sam. The one downstairs I want about 400. It's like a 6x2x2. I can't fold up, I can't move. I'm old. I'd seize up. Right, let's get these piggies fed. Because I know they're waiting for food. I'm going to do the feeding tube method. I'm going to show you guys what they do. Just plop it in the tank there. They even know. Set it down here. And which one can you have today? Let's try some of the discus granules from Tetra. We've got a feeding dish. I'm going to try and train them to do that, Ryan, and sell the foods in the dish so they eat the worms out of it and so on. You know, like a shrimp one. But then your food don't go all over, it goes exactly where you want it. Discus can move real fast. She's full of eggs. Yeah, it's totally healed. It's a shame it's got it, but totally healed. And I've still got UV running. I've been doing the pre-filter. I've done one clean in the main filter, and it will get another one done again for another 6 months. And I've been doing the pre-filter every 4 weeks. It's actually a good idea. All the ceramic terracotta pots, things you get to put under your pots to keep the water in, like the dishes. I was looking at some things like that actually. There's the male. No, not the ones we get. They're like you just top up. Terracotta naturally absorbs water anyways, so the WEC is a good water holder, really. I've got some in my garden, I think. Might just jet wash them. I've got these for these make good ceramic breeding for apistogramma and rams, any dwarf cichlids. I've got loads of these. I've got some in a tank they're buried like that, so then the fish go in and chances are what longfin first, and is the male the longfin or the female? Because my friend did longfin snow whites with shortfin snow whites, and he got 50-50, and my friend did longfin super red with normal, and 50% was super reds, so it's 50-50. So heterogeneous, it's like, unless if the other one's carrying the hidden genetics, you'd get 70-30. Usually it's 50-50. Normal and the male is, you get 50%. Hang on, I'm just whacking the 50%. Heterogeneous, yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's right, Jeffro. That's what. But also, do you know doing it that way? Believe it or not, Rainer, do you know doing it that way with the 50%, so you get 50-50? It makes the longfin genes much stronger, because 99% of the time the two longfin plecos put together are usually related. At least this way, these are not related. That means that if you know about hex, Jeffro, it's the same with reptiles. You can work fish out. I'll smack your bum, sausage. You fucking German sausage. I forgot what I was saying. But yeah, so what my friend did was breed a longfin snow white to a non-related normal snow white, and got 50% of the clutch, and the genetics proved stronger. Yes. I never thought Fad could be a person. Fad. Well, basically, yeah, because they're not related. Whereas 99% of the time, say someone gets a colony of longfin super reds, they all back two longfin super reds, they breed them back together and they're from the same parents, and then that weakens them. Whereas if you were to do it 50-50 and you've got a non-related pair, you're still going to get 50%, and then you hold back some of them longfin, you've got better genetics. Or if you could get non-related longfin to longfin, that's great. But sometimes with longfin comes problems. And when my friend started doing it the 50-50 way, one longfin, one not, It was getting better yields, better egg clutches, better sizes. When he had longfin to longfin, all the fry, 50% of them was dying. Just need to go check if my curries are in next. Oh, look, right, I think we've got some action live and it's actually laying on a leaf, which is pissing me off. Just been floating on a leaf. Oh, she's full of it. Oh, she's got eggs in her, look. There you are. They're all sticky. Where have you put them up so far? On the glass. She's full of eggs, look at her. What? Just let me see if I can get in. Oh, don't run off. Where are you? All the eggs. There they are. Right, I'm gonna have to, I'm just gonna go on egg patrol, guys. I know they're easy to remove. I'll give them a few minutes, and then you can just pull them off the stick to your finger and put them in. There's one. Ah, they've been eaten already. Just have to keep seeing where she is. I saw her late. I'm sure she laid on a plant. Right, I'm gonna leave them. I best back off. Um, 5-10 minutes. If you touch them straight away, the best. And a load of little embryo goes all over. Yeah, I best let nature take its course. Scared her away, I think. Got to get to the eggs before the snails do as well. And the plecos. The plecos like them. There's about 5 sets of plecos in here. Right, coming back out. I'll come back in 5 minutes. Yay! I love it when breeding starts. It's where it all begins and gets me excited. I'll be back and forth, guys. I knew something was going to happen when I said about 15-20 minutes ago I saw the male doing his thing with the female. Good idea, Raina. Good idea. Good idea. I'll give him the favourite. I do. I've bred all sorts. I've done that, so I'm just on egg duty. Mr. Fish Perv. Must stay by a lane, Keith. But I caught a lane on a plant, and I want them on the glass. These are my second generation. These ones breeding now was my babies from my first lot. All parents, none related. I got my stay-by from 4 sources. Basically, yeah. Welcome in, Frank. Yeah, Sam, I bet you could do. What do you call it when you get some half-deaf corals for your fish to play with? There's naturally, God knows. Oh, hello J-Rock, welcome in, sir. Not really, when your tank's heavily planted they'll go where they want, but I'm monitoring it now, I'm going back every couple of minutes. Maybe I should... Oh, you've got stay-bys? Do you know what I'd recommend if you want them to start spawning? Cali Black worms, and then a big cooler water change. And like clockwork, Sam, they get going. You never see the Similis, Corridor of Similis in here, but every time I do a big cooler water change or I put some live food in, you're guaranteed they're at the front doing the old up and down stuff. And good evening, Glenn. Welcome in, sir. My Corridorus are breeding, just laying eggs. Just to make duty, Glenn. She's absolutely jam-packed with eggs as well. Need to speak to you as well, Glenn, for some. I need some of this stuff tubes, ceramic tubes. Mancest, welcome in, welcome back. Upside down. Oh, you turn me inside out. What's the deal with this stick pole looking thing for breeding? Oh, you mean the cones? They're good for some reason discus. Some people also use slate plates. Some discus will lay eggs up the cone. Yeah. They're breeding cones. And then what you do, you got like a cage, mesh cage. Once I've laid the eggs, you put the mesh cage over, let the babies form. The minute the babies are formed, pull it back off. Then the babies will attach themselves to the parents and feed on the slime coat. Ceramic dildos, yeah. But Glenn, I want some tubes for my peacock gudgeon. I'm going to do some moss tubes with Fissenden's moss. People don't believe me when I say there's loads of plecos in here, but I'll just show you some. I'll put some food in. There's one of the females what's laying. There's one. That's how white they are. They don't even show up on camera. She's ready to lay. She's got eggs coming out of her now. I am going to stay here to see where she lays these guys. Stay at the front, girl. Up the glass. I'll need some, Glenn. Come on. Lay him up the glass. You're alright. Don't lay him on the plant. No. This way. Oh, not on the wood. Oh. There she's back. There's a few of them laying. She's full of eggs. Flick up the glass. Go on. There's about 3 of them laying at the moment. You can tell she's a first timer. Well, this is only literally the second time. That's when you can tell a curry's breeding as well. They hover. Let's zoom in on her. She's gone in there now. Don't think I'm going to be able to catch this time. Hello Greg, I'm just egg watching. It's like it's maybe a first time on this one. There's a few females in there. But they're not putting them up the glass. And it's so heavily planted, it's going to be real hard for me to... Yeah, I thought I'd try some, Glenn. Oh, come on. Bless her, she doesn't know what to do. Well, she'd put that lot somewhere. Right, I'm going to just leave them to it. Because they've had a water change and live food. Really gets things going. Triple G. Yeah, I saw it earlier. I was laughing at the time. I saw the male doing into the side of the female. T-barring, as I call it, because it is like that. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm a race to get them. I've already seen it happen before going. The new parents, they'll get it right straight away. But it doesn't disarm me if I can't get to the eggs, because I know they'll go again. And then when they do get it right, they'll just splatter the glass, and I'll be like Craig catching curry eggs. You remember last year, Glenn, I had loads, didn't I? And all them Snow White plecos I had, and God knows all the Epistogramma I had, all the rams I had. I even tried breeding tetras, neon tetras. I was successful with the eggs, but I couldn't get them to fertilise. You know what I'm like, don't you, Glenn? If I can get a fish, I'll try and breed it. Usually I do. Right, I'm back to Egg Watch. I know what I'll do. Put one of these curry tablets in the back of the tank. All the plecos away. Can but try. Yeah. T-bar room. Not stare by though. Stare by, the male goes to the back end of the fish, the female, and he passes the sperm. And then she lays the fertilised eggs. Yeah, they're sticky for so long, but then leave them too long, they go so hard, and then when you try and stick them to your finger, they don't stick. So I'm back and forth right now. Lots of new fish. I will be paying for them in morning. Nice to see you too, Geoff. Welcome in, Greg. Oh, charger, where's my charger? Oh dear, where's my charger gone? Oh, I got there just in time. Teabagging. Buy some fish. Treat yourself, cheer yourself up. Think you deserve it. Think your wife would agree as well. Buy her some flowers. Have you got earphones in, Glenn? I'm pretty sure he has. Buy some flowers and then the next day get some fish. Oh. 10 till 12, what you building? Something out of acrylic. So what you building? Glenn's getting the discus tank. He's getting a few different things. Have fun, Jeffro. Good luck. Know what? What fish do you want, Glenn? No. I ain't seen it, Glenn. It was working the other night, but it's not working again. I've got more Legos than I thought. I've just counted 9 in one tank. Brown ducks. And their float. You ever done Ted bobbing, Glenn? Oh, you're building boxes? What are you building boxes for? Just build them stronger because they fall apart. 3 of my 4 have come loose. I've just super glued them back together. One I took out, it was just the weight and it just went. So I glued it. Similar principle, really. You want a pin underneath the 2 joins, so then when you seal it, and once you've got the stuff in there, pull the pin, and then you'll get your solid seal. You want some fine little pins. Did you ever make a jig for them, Glenn? Like a box, like an angled thing, so you can set your 2 corners, then you can turn it round to do the other corner, like a true square box. Chat's very slow. Oh, that's why it was froze again. God's sake, UGF boxes I'm making. I have no headphones in on speaker. Speakers. Dudley. Hello, it's me, Glenn. It's me, Glenn from GB Shrimp. Hello. You know, I used to be an extra on Peaky Blinders. I'm Glenn's uncle. Glenn's uncle, mate. Peaky Blinders week. Peaky, 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 Peaky. Peaky Blinders. Peaky Blinders. Oh. I'll be back in a minute. Go on, girls, you lay up that glass. Oh, did you? Like a true square corner, where you can set three bottom, two sides in like that, and then reverse it, and then put it in place and just drop your things in place and then seal. Then you know you've got true square every time. And it works as like a jig. We have some fertilising going on, guys. My camera's phone's plugged in, so I can't show you. At least that means any eggs what are coming will be fertile. Oh, for God's sake. Glenn, contact Tiger for me and get me a lighter sample. I'm not broke because I'm buying all them fish, but apart from that I'm broke. I broke my record on the other stream, Glenn. Even though I only got 357, I ended up with 52 watch hours. Oh, we have laying. We have laying. I'm having to feed the other fish just so they don't Yeah, disco light. Right, guys. I'm going to get going because I want to try and catch these eggs. But thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. I will catch you all again soon. Bye, everyone. Goodbye. Catch you later.